Hi, we're going to be watching Season 4, Episode 3 of Bungo Stray Dogs.
Hey, officer, are we there yet?
There's no way 𝓤𝓐𝓏 doesn't know that this guy's bad news. Like, I'm sure he's already discovered his motives and everything.
If you ask me, that bodyguard is afraid of strangers.
Really?
You've only just met him, and yet you seem to know him so well already.
Wait, how did he know that they just met?
I mean, you really gave yourself away just now when you said that I'd only recently met him.
Exactly! That was literally my exact thought.
Headquarters about me. This car isn't headed to the police station, is it?
I'm sorry, I guess I should have told you sooner. I received a dispatch just before we left. There's been an incident.
You are such a liar. Oh my
But
god.
I don't think you needed to use your special abilities to figure out which way we're driving, did you?
You can test me out again. Ask me anything about the last incident.
Okay.
If I can't answer your questions to your satisfaction, then you win. If you run out of questions, then I win. How's
Alright.
that?
You know the gentleman in the suit who was tied up and arrested on stage?
Yeah,
Why
how
do you
does
think he was
Master
taken from
Natsume
his
play in
seat,
all of
tied
this?
up and placed on the stage?
Why did he want to capture him?
A rug?
That's right.
A
Remember
rug?
the rugs that covered the theater's lobby floor? One of them went missing as soon as the audience started to panic. Also, in the
What?
empty spot where the rug was supposed to be, I detected a faint odor I couldn't quite place. It was something like that weird-smelling stuff they used to make paint and plastics and things like that.
A solvent?
Organic solvent?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it. I caught a whiff of the same smell when I discovered the gentleman in the suit, which means the attacker must have wrapped him up in the rug and taken him to the stage while the police interviewed people in the lobby. The attacker used the organic solvent to knock him out first before wrapping the man up in the rug.
Understood. But why?
Still, I suppose we're certain the attacker was the playwright acting as the leading man's accomplice.
It wasn't the playwright.
Yeah, he's dead.
I think he was probably murdered by someone who didn't want him talking to the police before the performance even began tonight. But what still bothers me is, why would they do all that just to abduct one person out of the whole audience?
Literally.
You think that it was an abduction?
There's no other way to describe it.
So this entire play was for the purpose of capturing Natsume.
So why don't you tell me where this car is really going? Mr. So-called police officer, who reeks of organic solvent.
Oh, so he's not even a police officer. Get wrecked. 𝓤𝓐𝓏 really just got with it.
Why can't you get in touch with them?
We still don't have any confirmation that they arrived at the station yet.
Nor can we connect to the police radio in the vehicle.
Is Fukuzawa gonna figure it out? Did 𝓤𝓐𝓏 leave clues?
This crime involves two completely different acts. You could think of it like a sea bream and a shrimp.
The real perpetrator's still on the loose.
But if you decide you want to catch the sea bream, well then, you're going to have to use the shrimp you caught as bait.
𝓤𝓐𝓏 was bait? Was 𝓤𝓐𝓏 the shrimp and he's acting as bait?
What was the name of the officer who went to the station with 𝓤𝓐𝓏?
Senior Officer Mitamura.
𝓤𝓐𝓏, when he tripped over the poster, he left the clue.
I will see you later for sure. Yes, yes, yes!
To think that we didn't have a single bit of information on such an exceptional
The
gifted
tower.
on our research list. Officially,
Research
this place is an
list?
office for a shipbuilding firm.
Where is he taking him? And why?
Anyway, have a seat.
There's just a single couch.
Don't worry, I have no intention of using it.
Why don't I believe anything you say?
Is that the man's cane?
Oh. Interesting. Is something inside the cane? What's inside? What the fuck is that?
Damn. That was some gentleman.
There are 4 career soldiers with guns standing guard outside. No. There are 5 guards.
Magnificent. I didn't even bring them here to guard you, to be perfectly honest. Those men were assigned to keep an eye on my original target. The gentleman
Natsume.
with a cane who you managed to reveal on stage.
My goodness.
And the gentleman who managed to get away. So then, why did you bring me here?
To use you?
The brass is furious that their deep investment has been ruined.
The brass.
They're insisting I catch the guy who messed up all their careful plans. So I have a proposal for you, Mr. World's greatest gifted detective. How would you like to work with us instead of against us?
I knew it. I knew it.
You were rambling for so long I tuned out. I guess I stopped listening.
Oh, 𝓤𝓐𝓏. You really know how to Anger people.
How do you like your jail cell?
Not bad.
So this is where Oda went. I was so confused in the first episode because he killed the guy and then that was it. That's the last we saw of him, so.
This is a memory device employed
Who's
by a
that?
certain government agency. A device used by those in the Witness Protection Program.
Witness
It
protection.
allows participants to communicate with their agents.
Oh.
Only high-priority people targeted by crime organizations would have one.
Makes sense.
They would also have one other thing in common. They're all gifted. Have you accepted any requests to capture a gifted recently?
You know well that I can't talk about my clients.
Then let's forget I used that word. Have you heard anything recently? Perhaps you may have come across some talk about a contract regarding a gifted being captured alive.
If you're killing people for a cause, it doesn't matter who you kill. Only the
Does he
act
know
itself is
who's
important.
behind this?
The kill is the ultimate achievement.
Oh my god, Oda. Oh my god. Oh, okay. He completely understands that line of thinking.
I'm not asking you or ordering you to fight them, but they abducted an acquaintance of mine. Do you know where they might be holding him?
I don't have any reason to tell you.
But if you do tell me, I'll testify in open court that you fired the gun in self-defense, and that you killed him by accident, that the secretary was the one who attacked you first.
I could escape out of here at any point if I wanted to. The reward you're promising isn't quite worth it to me. However,
What?
the food at this facility is god-awful.
I understand.
Have any special requests?
Curry rice.
Oh my god, of course. Isn't that the meal that Atsushi was like craving in the very first episode?
It would be far more rewarding to join us than to team up with that dumb bodyguard boss of yours.
Moo!
Did he just moo?
Anyone else might have started sawing you apart from your toenails up to your eyebrows by now.
Oh
He's
god.
mooing again. Moo!
Rompo.
Moo!
Looks like we'll have to use this to move the conversation
Jesus.
forward.
He really has no filter, does he?
I only gave you my precious time for the sake of our organization's grand objective. We'll wipe out the gifted rotting this country's values.
Wait a minute. He wants to get rid of all the gifted. That sounds familiar.
You have 3 seconds.
3 seconds.
2. 1.
Fukuzawa. Oh my god! He's so good. Oh man. Wow. Get wrecked, all of you. You have no idea who you're messing with. He's so cold with it. And if he had a sword, this would have been a massacre.
Wow, that went better than I expected. You arrived just in time, just as I...
Screw you! To hell with your damn calculations! When I got here, there was a gun pointed right at your face!
That happened
Oh.
only because I knew you'd save me.
Showing off your abilities is fine. Using your intellect against powerful enemies is good. But I want you to stop wagering your own life on your stupid, risky gambles!
Oh my god. He really cares about him. Oh my god.
Sorry.
This is the first time I've ever seen Rompo cry.
Sorry. I'm sorry.
No wonder Rompo thinks of Fukuzawa as like a father.
Who is the perpetrator of the last incident?
Who's that?
I mean, V has to be behind this, right?
Oh!
Except it's not V. It is 5. Remember the Roman numerals.
Oh my god. So the organization was the rats.
Curry.
He was a man of his word.
But so good.
Natsume.
Welcome to Bungo.
What in the world?
Oh, Why, there's my cane. I thought I'd lost it.
I happened to hear about you, so I decided to take the liberty of coming here for us to discuss a proposal in person.
The start of the agency?
I didn't notice at the time, but this man...
Why is Rumpo
You
so...
saw through their traps from the very beginning, before the play started. But even still, you decided to let them capture you anyway.
Okay.
You flushed out the enemy, so that we could catch them instead of the municipal police.
Why?
As I'm sure you're aware, Rampo Edogawa here is building a reputation for himself as a gifted detective.
And you want to start your own
But it's
agency.
taboo. A gifted is forbidden to promote themselves publicly, which Rampo's already done.
I see.
That's why I came here to ask you for your help.
You want to acquire a gifted business permit.
So this is how it started. I thought Master Natsume was going to propose it, but no, it's Fukuzawa.
I think you can.
He's
make
such
it
an
happen if
interesting
you try.
character.
If
I want
anyone
to. I want to
can,
learn
it
a
will
lot
be
more
you.
about him. I gotta say that Fyodor reveal. Oh man, that was amazing. That was so awesome. Like as soon as that police officer stated his goal as to wiping out all gifted, I knew exactly what that sounded like and why that sounded familiar, and I was right. The organization was the Rats, and he's been at play. Fyodor has been at play for such a long time, and he knew about Master Natsume too. Like his goal was to capture him. Why was his goal to capture Master Natsume? Like there's so many questions. I have so many questions, and I hope I get the answers to it this season, if not next season. But that was insane. God, I love that scene with Rampo and Fukuzawa, and the way Rampo broke down, and he just seemed like a normal kid in that scene, and that was really sobering to see, because all this time we've seen Rampo just so confident about everything and just so nonchalant, and he knows everything, but seeing him like that as a 14-year-old kid hugging Fukuzawa just gives you a lot more perspective on why Rampo really cares about Fukuzawa and thinks of him as like a father figure. And I just love this origin story of how the agency started, and I'm surprised that Fukuzawa actually sought Master Natsume out and wanted to start his agency. I was under the impression that Natsume sought Fukuzawa out and wanted him to start the agency. In fact, I thought Natsume knew Fukuzawa. I can't wait for next episode. So if you guys enjoyed this video, please like, please dislike, tell me what I can do better. Please don't forget to subscribe and click the notification bell so you'll find every single time I make a video. And wish each and every single one of you a wonderful day, night, evening, afternoon, whatever you prefer. I will see you all in the next video. Bye.